Hi guys, it's your favorite, and yes, I just did a hair flip. I have braids. Hi guys, I am back to video blog, craft blog, whatever you want to call it, podcast. And yeah, I'm excited about what's to come, what's getting ready to happen. So today really isn't about knitting, or it's mainly sewing, I guess. I'm kidding. Losing my thoughts. Okay, so first things first. You can catch me on Instagram. It's Purplegeorgiaknit with the S. Ravelry without the S. And yeah, I'm here. I am back. Last time I podcasted was actually like almost a week before going on family vacation. I think I was going to do a video about that. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll just do a video, a little small video to put up there, show you what we did. It's not like everything we did, but some of the things we did and a few pictures. But I am excited, y'all. My summer is coming to a close because, yes, I work for the school system. So it'll be time for me to go back, I actually want to say, in a couple of days. Yes, I have braids. I'm liking my braids. And guess what? I did my own hair for the very first time. I wanted to try the braids, or as they call them, box braids. And yes, I took the time out to do it. And I shall say it does take a very long time to do these braids. And so if you all have the inkling of wanting to do it, it does take a long time. I think it took me about almost 9 hours. And when I decided to do it, I did it on the fly. And I wish I had did it like earlier in the day, but I actually did these braids like the night before the trip, and I stayed up 9 hours. I think I started at like 10. I didn't end, I want to say, until about 7 o'clock in the morning. Girls, I did not go to sleep that night, and I have never drank, whatever y'all call it. I don't do any type of alcoholic beverage, but I actually felt like, I guess, the equivalence of being drunk for not sleeping for the night. And I don't lose sleep, and that was a bad experience because I cannot walk straight. I was reaching for things that were not even in my vision. Like if a cup was sitting here, I'm going like the cup, it won't go in my hand, but the cup is over here. But I digress. Yes, it took me a long time to do these. These are beautiful, but it's just I wish it didn't take so long. But for my first time, I'm very pleased with my outcome. And I've been getting so many compliments on my braids. So, yay! It's not a crafty thing, but, you know, it's always about, you know, doing something that you're, you know, showing off that something you did that you're proud of. Okay, I'm sorry. So, my mini product review, I don't want to call it mini, but I guess it's a small product review. It's not really small, but I've never done any review, so I guess mini meaning first, or my very first one, as of small as in not having so many. So yes, I've come across the Lion brand Mandala yarn, and I got it from Walmart, and they had it on sale. So this was shortly after the video of last week, well actually 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks ago, the video, and I showed the shawl and the ball I came across. And then I was surprised because I came across the Mandala. And when I saw it, you know, I had me a little mini fangirl session. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, I did all that. And so I found it, and I got it in the, it says Genie colorway, but I don't believe it's Genie because my colorway is the green. It says Genie. I thought Genie was a different color. Well, the Genie colorway. I thought Genie was a different color because I was looking for the Genie, and maybe it's not the Genie. But I have broken into it and started a project because I needed a project while going down the road. We rode to Kissimmee, Florida, and that was like a 6-7 hour drive because we did stops. We made stops. But I have broken into it. When I was in the car, I decided to have a travel project because the Ravelry shawl, to me, was too big and too intricate to carry because I had stitch markers and everything, and I didn't want to lose any progress or any stitch markers in the car, or, you know, it's easy for me to lose stuff off of a project and get messed up really easily because my concentration sometimes and focus can be very off. And I was already, as you say, not really coherent because I had lost sleep. Well, yeah. So I broke it into it, and this is what I have left. So it was a combination of colors. It started off with this grayish color, went into like a light gray, into a white, into a light teal or turquoise, into this dark turquoise, into the rest of it. So this is a crochet project. I think the name of it is the Secret Pathway Shawl, and I did not get the name of the person, but I will put in the description box below the 4mm hook. And this is my progress as of yet. I have this as my travel project because everything else I had was like too big to carry, and basically I started from the beginning, going down the road from the beginning. So this is my progress. So this is about a week's progress here. No, this is about 2 weeks progress because I have put it down and, you know, been doing mummy things. But here it is. I love the transition of the colors. It's like I say gradient. Is it gradient? Where it slowly, gradually changes into another color. So here is the dark gray into the light gray, into the lighter gray into a light gray, to white, to the light teal, into the dark. So yeah, I love it. I have never, this is my very first crochet shawl. So far I will have a crochet shawl. You know, I had said in previous videos about crochet, I love crochet. It's a faster project to, you know, make up. This yarn has a soft feel. It's acrylic. It's acrylic yarn. You get 590 yards on a skein, and it's 5.3 grams. And this is big cake, like those big magic cakes or the cakes of yarn that you see here lately. And I love that it transitions into the other colors. And I want to come across another color, but when I went back to get another skein, they were all gone. I mean, basically none on the shelf, and I was disappointed. But I'm going to come across some more of this. Mandala is like second to favorite on my my Caron Simply Soft yarn. I love it. Lion Brand, continue to make this yarn. Lion Brand, I love it. Yes, I love this yarn. No issues, no fraying, no pulling, no splitting, none of that. It has been a wonderful experience using this yarn here. Thing is, you know, small supply, I guess, in my area, because when something new hits the shelf, it's gone. Like when I went back for some Shawl in the ball, there was 0. Went back for the Mandala, there was 0. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it on my product review. I said it would be a short, small one, and it is a short and sweet. So that is what I'm into. I did not pick up the Ravelry shawl or the Fancy Me shawl, but I will be here soon, and that will be added to the list. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go back to school. Well, not go back to school, but go back to work, because I work for the school system, I did say. And I'm excited. So this time of year is coming back around. Purplegeorgiaknit will soon be coming 2 years. And yes, I'm excited. And in September, there are a few events. one being my birthday. Yes, it's my birthday in September, and it will also be the Georgia Fiber Festival. I am so excited. Last year I did a podcast or video blog about my experience at the Georgia Fiber Festival. I am going again this year, only for one day. So if you guys are in the area in Columbus, Georgia, look up the Georgia Fiber Festival. I will be there Saturday along with my friend from the SSK Yarners. She is calling out podcasters to be with her at the podcasters booth in Georgia at the Georgia Fiber Festival on Saturday. So if you want to meet up with your favorite podcaster, crafter, you know, blogs that you look at on YouTube, we will be on Saturday at the booth. And if you know me and you're there, give a shout out. I would love to see you all. I will be there. If nothing happens to me, Lord willing that the creek don't rise, but I will be there. Karen will be there, and maybe some other podcasters that you do watch or not watch. But like I say, if you're in the area, come out, give a shout out, come see me. I would love to see my viewers. So remember, it is September the 7th through the 9th. That's the Georgia Fiber Festival. If you all are able to make it to Columbus, Georgia, I will be there on that Saturday, which will be the 8th. The 8th. And my birthday is on the 15th. Okay, well, enough of that. But, yes, she is still doing the Hats for Veterans. Last year, I told you all if you want to participate in the Hats for Veterans, if you're coming to the Fiber Festival and you have some hats that you want to give away, give them to Karen. She'll have a box set up at her table for that, and we will start off, I guess, the fall-winter season of getting those hats out before the deadline of Christmas to the veterans. So, if you want to participate, please get on starting right now, making hats, as many as you can. If you have a knitting machine, if you don't, you can pop out a few on your hands, if at all possible, to help this cause of Hats for Veterans. I am participating. I am wanting to get up more hats for Karen because I was only able to send 2. But if you all can, if at all possible, get on your hat making mojo, get some hats popped out. I will put the address in to send the hats to Karen further on, you know, when I guess the next video when I do, right before the Georgia Fiber Festival, because I think right now we're at like 5 weeks before the festival hits. So my next video, I will put that information for the Fiber Festival for the Hats for Veterans, to have that so that we can get some hats made, because we don't need co-veterans or veterans family children being cold, don't have anything, you know, that type of thing. So if you all in support, please come out and support your girl, support other fellow podcasters in Georgia if you're here. I thank you for listening to my rant and my spiel, but I had a wonderful experience. I have loved Karen. I thank you, Karen, because you are a great lady. That's all I have to say. Okay, so that is pretty much it on the yarn and on the Fiber Festival. So I will move on to what I've been into. The reason why I haven't been knitting like I had, because I have been sewing. And when I was sewing, I came up, I guess you would say I came up with an idea, because when I was on a trip, I said I needed something to keep my chargers in. So I came up with this, as you say, jelly roll for keeping your chargers. So this is my iPad charger. This is my iPod charger, my Samsung charger for my phone. So I need it, and that's my lightning end for that. So it was a quick project on the fly. I figured out you know, make the pockets, turned it out inside out, so I left a little opening, and then finished it up after I popped it out, ironed it, and sewed a hair tie. I'm all about using the things you have around your house, and this was just a small piece of material. So I had like one of those mail cards, used that as my template, you know, those junk mail things that you get in your mail, used that as my template, and cut it out. I think it has, I put light interfacing. I think the next time I make these, it'll be a little thicker interfacing, because but it did the job. It kept all my chargers. I know where to go, all my chargers, instead of losing them, because I lose things. So this helped me when I was on my Florida trip to keep all my chargers in the place where they be. And then after I made this, I decided I need a bag. So yes, I made me a bag, or 2 or 3 or 4. So this bag is, it was my as you say, media bag. I kept the jelly roll in, my camera, my selfie stick, my small tripods in here, and some other miscellaneous items when I was on the trip, so that I would have everything at hand. And this pattern was like the bag from Hue Loco, and I love this bag. It is a big bag. It's very light interfaced, and I have so this bag can also double as a knitting bag with a detachable handle. So I like this. I love it. I had this material, and I thought it was awesome because I had went back and found some fat quarters at Walmart, and I busted this bag out. And after I did that one, I had some more material that I want to do. So here's another bag, fat quarter bag. I had a fat quarter, and the inside is the same material with the black zipper, and it has the key ring as well as this one. This one has a thicker interfacing. Reason why I had to go to thinner interfacing, because I ran out of thicker interfacing, and it has this on the inside. So then my creative juices started to flow, and I only had a small amount, and I said, well, I want to try it out. So I took this and had it was a small strap, I mean small bit, it's a small bag, but it was a small bit of material that I had, and I had this strap material just, you know, like in the stash of your sewing projects. So this is the rest of that material from this first bag that I showed you on the bottom. And on the inside, I don't know if you can see, it actually has pockets. So it has a big pocket here, and it has 2 small pockets there, and it has the straps. At first this was going to be my media bag, but I was kind of disappointed because I wanted to be a little bigger. The material I had wasn't big enough to be a bigger tote bag to take, but I like this bag. I am thinking of starting to sell bags. I have yet to finalize that decision because, you know, well, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. But I have a love for making bags. I love bags. And that's the other bag. So that was 4 bags that I just shown you. And the last and final bag that I came across is like a cosmetic bag, but I took it for, of course, a project bag. And what's unique about this bag is when you unzip it, it pops open like this, and it sits open when you sit it on the table. And the reason being, it has a frame. So it's a frame bag, and that's the inside, and this is the outside. So this is a project that was in the hibernation graveyard that I stuck in here to show you, you know. So the only thing, it doesn't have any pockets on the inside, and it was a lot smaller than what I wanted. I wanted this to fit my mandala, but the mandala yarn is too big for this bag. It takes up the whole bag, so there wouldn't have been no room for the knitted shawl when I start to knit. So it has the zipper pulls on each side, and that's it. It's a frame bag, so you have to buy the frame, or you have to be ingenious and make your own frame, I guess. I don't know. But you make the bag, put the frame in, and then you can zip, and it closes like that. And when you unzip, it sits open. So you can have it sitting on the floor and knitting out of, and it is a joy. I like this bag too. So that is what I've been into. That is all the information that I have for you. Yeah. So it was not all knitting. It was sewing, crochet. And I do have one more thing to say. Last but not least, but my lovely sister is very crafty as well. And she knows that I love Hello Kitty. And basically, she made me something Hello Kitty. So when we were meeting up for the trip, she came and ran over and gave me something, and it was Deadpool Kitty. So this is a Cricut vinyl. I guess she has a Cricut machine, and she sat down and she made this herself. I mean, she did it layer by layer. I don't know how she did it, but she was saying it took her so many hours to sit down and piece all these little pieces together. But I am proud of my sister. She has made this Cricut and Cricut thing, and it is like a sticker, so I can peel it away. So I decided, my husband went and got me a cup. So I'm going to see if I can apply this to the cup and have a Deadpool Kitty Cricut cup. Yes. Yeah, so I'm in love with the Deadpool Kitty. Even though I haven't really watched the Deadpool movie, but I love the kitty. I think the colors are awesome. I think Hello Kitty is bad A, as you say. I don't curse. Oh, yeah, but it's bad A. And as again, I want to say, look up Georgia Fiber Fest if you're in the area. It's in Columbus, Georgia. I'm headed down on that Saturday, the 8th of September. Hats for Veterans. Get on it. And I'll come back later, tell you about, you know, Georgia Fiber Fest, and put a video out there for you all if you want to see my experience in Kissimmee, Florida. And I love you guys. Don't forget to help the channel. Click like, click subscribe, and also share. Please help me, help you, and then no, you're helping me. But I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. I love you. Till next time. See ya.